Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today, we're going to be giving a little bit of a follow-up to a story I've kind of been talking about the last few days, which is the Alphari visa situation, and really visa situations all across the LCS. As you can see up on the screen, we did get word that Alphari's visa has been approved today. Offseason is finally going to come to an end. That is so exciting, but in this video today, I'm going to be giving my opinions on everything that's going on, kind of saying exactly what this means. And then we also have a little bit of a funny situation that I saw today that I did want to talk about. But before we get into that, I just want to mention real quick, if you're not already subscribed, definitely click that subscribe button really quick. It's fast, it's free, it's easy. Helps you guys stay up to date on all my latest content. I would appreciate it a ton. I think we recently hit 5,600 subscribers, which is awesome. You know, we're 6 days into 2021, maybe 7 by the time this gets posted. So that's great. Thank you guys so much. I'm trying to hit 6,000 as fast as we can. If we could hit it sometime in January, that'd be great. If we don't get hit till February, March, whatever, that's awesome too. I just want 2021 to be an awesome year of growth and good content, and I want to, give you guys the stuff you want to see. So if you are enjoying what's going on in my content, what's going on my channel with all that stuff, definitely drop a like as well, because that does help me out with the YouTube algorithm and everything, and I would appreciate it a ton. Thank you so much. But here we go, getting into this. So first up, I want to start by talking about this whole situation because I saw on Reddit, I'm scrolling through Reddit, Team Liquid, I am subscribed to their subreddit, so I saw, oh hey, Alphari's visa got approved. That's awesome. They pinned, I didn't mean to click on that. They pinned his tweet, which just said, visa approved today. Offseason finally going to come to an end. Awesome. So I'm reading through the comments. They say, oh, sick. Was a bit worried he wasn't going to have the full roster in the upcoming tournament. Who's ready for LCS lock-in? Awesome. Then, I start scrolling down. We see this one here. Finally, I Am Germ will stop making these terribly worrying videos of pure speculation, and they'll stop showing up on my recommended YouTube feed. That's got 6 upvotes! Dude, I was like, what? Like, I can't believe I even saw this, because I don't go to the Team Liquid subreddit very often. I definitely don't even read through the comments hardly. But I do like being subscribed to all the team subreddits, just in case there's any news or any big discussions or, any rumors going around or anything. So I can stay up to date on the latest of that. But I thought this was so crazy to go on there and see this, because one, the very first video I posted about the situation was the fact that Alphari was potentially having some visa issues and that he might not be ready to go for the tournament. And I did say that it mostly was speculation. It was a little bit of things I'd been hearing. I couldn't confirm that there was visa issues, but it was like January 2nd. Teams had already started scrimming. Some of the other international players had already come to the United States, and Alphari still wasn't there. It was not pure speculation. It was kind of common sense. It was kind of common logic that, hey, the lock-in tournament starts in less than 2 weeks. Team Liquid is probably telling this guy, probably not telling this guy, hey man, just stay over in Europe, just come like a week before the season starts. That wouldn't make a lot of sense. So I was just kind of putting some things together, but then also having the question of like, okay, TSM's having some visa issues. There's some other guys who haven't been able to make it in the country yet. Travel's an issue, COVID's an issue, and there's been visa issues all over the world. Maybe this is a real thing. So to just say that it was just pure speculation is just stupid. It doesn't really make sense as a comment. It's not getting to me or anything, but it was just a little shocking to see this when it was so unexpected, because I was just trying to read up on Alphari. And then, saying I hope they stop showing up in my recommended feed. There's literally a button you can press to get videos to stop showing up in a recommended feed. And if you don't like me or my content or whatever, that's fine. Some people aren't going to like my stuff. There's great content creators that I don't prefer, that I don't watch their videos, whatever. Maybe my thing's not your style. But just to say that it's pure speculation and just be saying like I'm talking out of my ass or something doesn't really make sense, because again, yesterday, my next video about the situation was that I heard from a source close to the team that Alphari's visa was probably going to be getting approved very soon. That he was probably, I heard that he should be, quote, direct quote from the source, that he should be ready to go for the lock-in tournament. They weren't ready to confirm anything because they didn't know, but they had a hunch that it was going to be approved very soon. And then fast forward the next day, and it actually gets approved. So I did want to prove to you guys that I have legit sources. I have heard some things behind the scenes that I was right on this situation, but to get an inside source from the team to actually be reaching out, doing some hard work, trying to talk to people, grinding. I'm sending a ton of messages, harassing people all the time. Probably people think I'm probably so annoying, but to finally be getting some responses, to get some people talking to me, and then trying to present that to everyone, specifically Team Liquid fans. I would think that Team Liquid fans would want to be the ones to hear this, like, oh, awesome, here's this guy that's actually talked to people from our team, and he's reassuring us that Alphari is going to be ready to go. And then the next day, it's proved that I'm right, and his visa does get approved. It wasn't a coincidence that I heard it was going to get approved, and then it did. If you're a Team Liquid fan, I think that would be cool, and you want to be supportive of that, and people getting the good news to you. Yes, I did post a, maybe a more worrying video, but that was legit. The fact that Alphari's visa just got approved today shows that he was having visa issues, and that there was some potential chance he wasn't going to be ready for the season. So it wasn't speculation. I was right. And I just kind of, this is a rant, but I just want to get it out there. This is my, place to talk about this. And usually I wouldn't even make a video like this, talking about Alphari getting his visa approved, because I don't like to talk about news after it's already been broke. By this time, you've heard it on the League of Legends subreddit. You've heard it from Alphari. You've heard it from Team Liquid, whoever. I like to talk about the stories as, kind of before they happen, when they're still kind of rumored, speculation, kind of building up. Because by the time they've been announced by official sources, I'm not the biggest source in the world. I'm not going to be the first place you go to your news for. So I don't really ever usually make these types of videos, but I did want to make it just because that comment, one, I thought it was funny. Two, I thought it was kind of dumb. And three, I just kind of wanted to, this is my creative outlet. This is where I get to talk about stuff. So I did want to just address that a little bit. Then again, if you guys don't like my videos or whatever, first of all, you can get them to stop popping up in your recommended. Second of all, if you don't like them, that's fine. You can say that. But just to say that it was pure speculation or, just dumb or whatever, I was completely right about the situation every step of the way. And I've been wrong before. I'm not saying I'm always right. I have made some bad videos. I've made some too speculative videos. And I'm trying to learn and grow on that stuff all the time. But in this instance, I pretty much nailed this on the money. He was having visa issues. He did get it sorted out. He was going to get approved soon, and then he did. So for this to be the reason that people were kind of talking shit about me, and that's getting some upvotes and stuff, kind of weird. Don't know what Team Liquid fans have against me, or Team Liquid subreddit or whatever, but I did just think that was funny. Because on the other side, it's like, when people are talking about you like that, that means at least 6 people knew who I was. And, a couple months ago, so a post about me wouldn't even get 6 upvotes because there wasn't even 6 people who knew who I was. So, hey, maybe we're broadening our horizons a little bit. We're getting out there a little bit. I just thought it was funny. But obviously the good news for Team Liquid fans, but not just Team Liquid fans, fans of the LCS in general, viewers, brands, the LCS, it's going to be better for viewership, revenue, just overall competitiveness. Alphari is a beast. I think he's going to be one of the best top laners in the LCS. He helps Team Liquid be a better team, which is in turn better scrim partners, better practice for the other teams, better practice on stage, makes it a more competitive league, a more exciting league. Obviously, he's European, so he's bringing over hopefully some European fans over, which will increase viewership and stuff too. But yeah, he's going to increase the level of the team. Hopefully, that's going to lead to better results. Again, I don't really care if Team Liquid wins the title or not, because in the end, that doesn't really matter. It's going to be, if they are the representatives at MSI, can they do well? If they go to Worlds, can they get out of groups? These are going to be the questions. We're going to have to see how that stuff goes. But I am glad at least that Alphari is able to get here before the lock-in tournament starts. Lock-in tournament doesn't really matter that much. It's kind of, like they said, it's kind of our version of the Kespa Cup or the Demacia Cup or whatever. It's a preseason tournament. I don't think we're going to be seeing academy rosters with backup players or anything like that. I think the teams are going to take it very, very seriously, and I think the community is going to greatly overreact to the results. So the teams who do bad are going to be getting flamed. The teams who do well, the players who do well, they're going to be getting a ton of praise, because this is the first time LCS fans are going to be seeing a lot of these players. Like, most LCS fans have probably never watched a single Alphari game. Some of them may have never even watched a Perks game before. If you just are a fan of the LCS or just a fan of NA, only watch their games, only root for those teams or whatever. Because even Worlds the last couple of years in China, that's been impossible for North American fans to watch. So a lot of the people, it's going to be the first time they watch these guys play. These results are going to matter. They're going to be the first impression for a lot of people. And not that that matters a ton, but it is good that he's getting here before the lock-in tournament, starting to develop synergy, starting to practice, starting to get used to North America, Los Angeles, our solo queue, our ping, all that stuff as soon as he can. Because again, Broxa, I don't know how you guys feel about that situation, but, he says that him showing up late affected him mentally, probably affected the team in the short term and the long term. Definitely affected their spring split. There's an argument to be made that it affected their long-term growth over the course of the season as well. But now Team Liquid shouldn't have any excuses. He's getting here before the lock-in tournament. Maybe not ideal. Maybe they would have rather had him here a couple days ago or even a week ago or whatever, but in the grand scheme of things, over the course of 40 weeks or whatever this season's going to be, it should work out just fine. He's not missing a preseason tournament. He's not missing any games, and I'm glad they were able to work things out. Now, with that being said, I hope all the other teams were able to work out their stuff as well. I still haven't heard updates on Finn or Jose Diodo or anything. I'm still not sure if they're in the country. I hope they are. I hope they're able to play in the lock-in tournament. Yursan for TSM, haven't heard anything about that yet, but just know there is kind of potentially other people dealing with visas. Yursan's the only one that I know for sure. But these issues are out there. I'm glad they were able to remedy this. And I just want to make this video kind of giving you guys an update, because I know at one point a lot of people were flaming Team Liquid, being like, oh, their management is so shit. Like, they just went through the same issues last year. How'd they not learn from it? How did they not improve? How did they not kind of get this thing figured out? But it seems, at least from last year, something was figured out. Something was changed. They were able to get something done differently. Or maybe they just got luckier this time. Again, I don't exactly know how it works. I don't really know. But Alphari is approved. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun to watch. I think Team Liquid, on paper, is the most talented team in the LCS, and Alphari's a big part of that. So if they didn't have him right off the bat, it would throw a big curveball in the whole situation. But he was able to get things worked out. But yeah, I just wanted to post this video to let you guys know, give you that update, and let you know, hey, I was right about everything. Hey, there's times to talk shit about me, but this wasn't it. And I just kind of wanted to get a little rant out there. I don't do that very often, but it was kind of funny to me, so I wanted to talk about it. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you enjoyed it. It helps me out so much more than you guys know. It helps me out the YouTube algorithm a ton, getting my videos out to more people. That would be great. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about this whole situation? Is Alphari going to come over to North America and be a beast? Is TL going to be a beast? Is he overrated? Is TL overrated? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on the lock-in tournament, the season in general, whatever you guys got going on. I would love to hear it. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.